I'm going to share with you a story of seeing somebody almost splattered on a sled by a truck in front of me. Welcome everyone to Story Saturday. This week I'm bringing you another story courtesy of my time growing up in the Boy Scouts. So, if you remember last week's episode, I talked about this place. This is Russell Scout Reservation. I'm showing it on the map right now. I'm bringing it up on the screen. Not too far away from the cabin that I talked about last week was another cabin, and this cabin was situated on a very, very steep hill. During the summer months, you were able to drive up a paved section of the road to get to the two cabins that were located on the higher elevation. During the winter, they never bothered to plow this road at all, so it made for a perfect area to go sledding. The only catch is on the bottom of this very steep hill is a road that you have to go across, and there is literally no way that you can stop in time if a car is coming. Once you cross this road, you would go up a ditch and then land into the frozen lake. So you really needed to control your speed when you got down to the bottom, or else you would end up soaking wet. Anyways, when we would go sledding on this hill, we would station people on different areas, and we would relay a message if there was a car coming or if there wasn't a car coming. Keep that in mind because that is very important for the next part. Let me introduce you to my good friend, Ryan Woods. This is Ryan Woods right here, and Ryan Woods is on a sled. Ryan Woods, one of these times, just happened to be situated all the way at the top of the mountain. We saw a red pickup truck. I know this isn't red, this is white, but we saw a red pickup truck driving its way towards where the hill was. So we yelled, "Don't go, don't go, don't go." The message echoed, it relayed itself all the way to the top, and guess what? Our good buddy Ryan Woods still went. We were out there in the road waving at this truck, telling him to slow down, and this guy couldn't stop. This guy skidded on the ice, and here comes Ryan Woods down the mountain, full speed, full throttle. I kid you not, this kid came down faster than anybody I had ever seen on a sled in my life. And right as he reached the bottom of the hill, the truck was driving, and this kid went right between the tires, right between the front tires and the back tires. Literally, this person went right through the tires. If he was a second too quick, he would have been run over by the front tires. If he was a second too slow, he would have been run over by the back tires. This was the craziest thing that I've ever seen somebody do on a sled. That guy in the truck slammed it into park. He got out. I'm going to pardon myself for the language, but he said, "What the fuck are you kids doing?" He started screaming at us. He started yelling at us. This guy went and walked up the hill to our cabin. Mind you, he fell a couple of times because this hill was covered in ice. And this guy started screaming at our scoutmaster. This kid got in so much trouble. We all sat there and said that we all told him not to go, and he still went. Alright everyone, that is going to do it for this week's episode of Story Saturday. Let me know if you enjoyed the story by hitting the thumbs up button. Comment down below. Let me know if you've ever witnessed anything like this when you were out snowshoeing, snowboarding, skiing. It doesn't matter, doing anything in the snow. Let me know if you've ever seen something similar to this. Be sure to stay tuned around 3:30, 4 o'clock today. I have another episode of Story Saturday coming out. It's a special one. I'm sharing with you my first terrible, horrible failure at playing Pokemon Blue when I was younger, so be sure to stick around for that. And next week's Story Saturday is going to be another episode involving a sled, but something a little bit more brutal. I'll see everybody on Tuesday for Gaming Tuesday. You enjoy your Christmas. Peace.